Hello, my name is Hala.
And my name is Samantha.
This is Time Travel News. Today we're going to time travel 300 years into the past and interview Man 18. This interview was based on the book Sound of the Beaver by Elizabeth George Speare. This book was based on a true story.
Okay then, come on.
Hi Man 18, do you guys feel okay for us interviewing you about surviving in Maine?
Indeed. I want Indian girl, no white girl.
Well, we need to.
Good, but no touch me.
Whatever. Anyway, I can't imagine anyone that could survive here. How do you guys survive here? How do you guys get your clothing? Your shelter, your food? Can you guys show us examples of survival skills and show us how you provide your basic needs?
Yes, indeed. However, 18 and I have different ways of using survival skills.
Well, in that case, let's let Matt go first, and then 18 will do the same. Shall we start with Matt?
We shall. See, my father hunts animals and we take the skin. We have to cut it off very carefully, then my mother knits them. She makes shirts with them, shoes and pants, and other kinds of clothing. It usually depends on the season, what she made for me. But now since my father is gone, I have to cut the skin more.
Wow, she has talent.
Yes.
Oh really? That is very different on how Samantha and I get our clothing. Samantha and I get our clothing from the mall. Do you know what a mall is?
No.
Well, it's a place where you get your clothing, but we don't make it. The people in the mall make it for us, and if we like it, we buy it with money. If we don't have money, we can't survive. Then eventually we, die.
That sounds very harsh and mighty interesting. But may I ask, how do you get money?
We get money by doing jobs. We earn it.
How do you earn it?
Like, you do a job for somebody, and the person thanks you, and for a reward, they give you money.
How much money do you need? Like $1, right?
What? Matt, maybe in your generation $1 is something, but in our generation $1 is absolutely nothing!
That is mighty mean of you.
Sorry.
Anyway, how about 18? How do you get your clothing?
Indian doesn't do white men wear. White men wear foolish. Indian use everything in animal, no leftover. Squaw make better clothing with beaver and bear skin. Make beautiful necklace with animal teeth.
This is also very different from how Hala and I get our clothing. You did hear how we get our clothing, right?
Yes.
Well, since we know how both of you guys make your clothing, let's talk about shelter.
How did you build your beautiful shelter, Matt?
First, my father and I cut down many spruce trees. Then my father and I hauled the logs and squared them and notched them. Then we raised the logs on each side together. Then we had to put them one on top of another, fitting the notch ends together as snugly as we could. Then I helped climb the roof and fasten down the cedar splints with long poles and dragged up the pine boughs to cover them.
That sounds very complicated.
It was hard work.
I'm not surprised.
Why do you need a shelter?
So I can keep warm in the winter and be safe from large animals, and also for sleeping. Without this log cabin, I would not be able to survive here because of the cold.
That is also why I need a shelter too. But I get my shelter by buying a shelter that's on sale. How this works is that construction workers build a house, and when they're done, someone who works to sell houses will persuade people into buying them.
So you don't have to do the work by yourself?
Nope.
Moving on, let's go to 18's shelter. How do you build your shelter, 18?
Use tree, grass, and animal skin, and mud. Make log houses, wigwams, and teepees with it.
What's a wigwam, a wighouse, and a teepee?
Wigwam, bended branch in middle, cover with animal skin. Teepee use long stick in outside with animal skin all around. Look like pointy. Long house made with skin and cover many animal skin.
Oh! I guess all 4 shelters are very, very challenging and complicated to build.
Yes, thing.
Ha ha ha. Sorry. Anyway, let's talk about food now.
I hunt animals, I fish, and plant crops.
Can you describe how you and what you do to hunt, fish, and plant crops?
You see, my father left me alone so he could get my mother, sister, and my new baby brother. He gave me his rifle too.
What exactly is a rifle?
A rifle is a long gun. Like I was saying, I hunt animals, something like a squirrel, and sometimes use my fishing rod to catch fish. My fishing rod is made out of line and sticks.
Oh, so how do you plant crops?
While my father and I were building our log house, we planted mounds of corn and pumpkins.
Ah, I see. That is also very different on how Semites and I get our food. What we do is buy from the supermarket, somewhere like Walmart, H Mart, or Met Food. A supermarket is a place where you purchase any kinds of food that you want to eat. How this works is that someone does what you want to eat, like plant and hunt, and then after they are done, they pack it and sell it at a supermarket for money.
That doesn't sound exhausting at all.
I guess. Well, now since we know that how Matt gets his food, let's talk to Etienne. How do you get your food, Etienne?
Catch fish with spear. Make traps with tree to catch animals.
Can you tell us a little more?
What?
Like, what kind of animals do you kill?
I kill bear, beaver, rabbit, and many more.
How do you kill a bear? I mean, like, it's so huge.
First, when bear comes close, I shoot it with bow and arrow.
That's it?
Yes.
Do you think you can show us how to kill one?
Okay, follow.
What are you doing?
Make paths so know how to get back, so live, no die.
Oh, that is really smart.
Yeah, like someone like me uses GPS for going to place and coming back from it.
What GPS?
It tells you how to go somewhere and come back.
Good, smart too. Shh! You see bear.
Yes.
I have a knife. I'll kill the bear.
No, 18 will kill. White girl asked me to kill bear.
The bear's going to eat us! Coming close! Just catch the bear! Oh my God! Good job, Etienne!
Thank you.
You could have killed us! I mean, all of us!
So whatever you both told us is what you do in order to survive here.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that is all the time we have, so we all hope you learned something new about either how Matt or Etienne survived.
Wait, how do you survive from a bear?
Well, we don't, because we don't eat bears, and where Samantha and I live, there are no bears.
18. Very foolish to let bear live.
We don't eat it.
That was some interview.
Yes, it was.
Join us next time on Time Travel News.
Your bows.